Hello and welcome back. Right, last time we ended up in a bit of trouble. We were badly done in by some gnolls and we completely failed to really do any damage to them apart from one. The gnolls that we did attack ran off into their cave and we used that time to cast a healing spell, and I think we've realised we've bitten off more than we can chew. So we're going to go back to our ogre friend here. And yep, we're going to roll for reactions to see if he wants to join us again. He got a lot of money out of us the first time, and let's see if Carrick, who can speak Goblin, we know this ogre can speak Goblin himself. So let's see if what happens when Carrick offers him a bag of gold, 50 gold pieces. Right, oh well, that's much more favourable. That's possibly friendly. He seems happy with that. But we'll roll again. Right, that's uncertain. Okay, so we're going to up it to 100 gold. And that says leave. And then he's not interested. Okay, we'll up it to 150 gold. And nope, he's not happy with that. 200 gold. Yes, he's happy with 200 gold. Good. So we've got our ogre friend back. Now all that going down the hillside, watching for enemies, negotiating with his ogre has taken some time. So by the time we think we're going to go back to here, the gnolls have been doing their own work. What have they been doing? Well, they've sent out a party to look for us. And it looks like this. This is their hillside, and this is their cave entrance, and this is our party here. They have 2 archers in the back. They have the guard we half damaged. He's got 4 HP left. And they have brought out 6 other gnolls from the cave. I don't think there's going to be any surprise. They could see us coming. We could see them on the hillside. Both sides had a chance to prepare for what looks like a grim fight, so let's just get this over and done with. Who has initiative? And they get initiative. Well, what a surprise. This is too far for short range. It isn't far away enough for long range. Okay. So their archers are going to fire on Donard and Carrick. And one misses. And the second one hits. The melee people come in. So we've got 2 on our ogre friend, and that one hits AC 4 and takes 2 damage off him. He's from 25 to 23. The second one comes in on him, misses. One comes in on Carrick, misses. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Second one comes in on Carrick and misses. So that's 4. There's 3 then on Donard. First one misses. Second one misses. And third one hits. Right. No, it's our go. Missile first. Let's see if we can take out these 2 archers. One of them has some damage. Silvia hits, and it's from 7 to 1. Liz hits, takes 1 from 9 to 3. I'm very happy so far. We have magic, and of course it's sleep. And that's 6. Right, that's 3 of them. Okay. We'll take out the 3 melee people. So that's 1 that was on Donard, Carrick and the ogre. So there's just 4 melee left standing. And 2 archers. Right, then we have our own turn. And Carrick is going to bail. He's on 3 HP. Donard, what can he do? a lot, and with his bonuses to hit and damage, he cleans out one Gnoll. They have 8 HP. What can our ogre friend do? He does 1d10 plus 2. Yes, and he hits, and he cleans out another one. Okay. And it's Angel's turn. Our little farm boy with his big axe. And, well, he hits as well, and he gets a +1 to damage, and he cleans out another one. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we've put to sleep 3 of these melee. We've killed 3 of these melee, that's 6 gone. And so we've just got the 2 archers left, and the guard. Right, the guard is on the ogre. It's round 2. And we get initiative. Let's see if we can finish off these archers. Liz. Okay, well, she gets 2 onto that, +1 for dex is 14. That's AC 5. And 2 for her training. Yep, she cleans out 1 archer. Can Silvia follow suit? And indeed she can. This is going very well. It's quite a change from yesterday. Okay, well now we have... Malin is going to see if he can throw a dagger at this guard, which is on the ogre. And he misses. Oh, well, that clunks under the ground. If we win, we can pick that up. Right, now we have melee. Carrick is taking this round to swap into his crossbow. So let's see if Donard can close in on this guard. No, he misses. Let's see if the ogre himself can do anything. Yep, and he can completely crush that guard. There's 3 sleeping gnolls left here, and, well, we all know what happens next. They get dispatched. Okay. So now let's assess where we are. Not in a good way. Donard has used the Staff of Healing on himself. He's going to use it on our dwarf. Okay, that's 4 points. He's up to 7. I think he'll still stay in the background. Now we have to work out what to do next. What this means is when it comes to actually being in the cave, there are 9 less gnolls in the cave. Okay, so we'll move up and see about going further in. Right, we have defeated a number of gnolls outside of their own cave. Now we have no idea how big this cave is, how many gnolls are there. We know that we've defeated 9 of them. 2 archers, 1 of the guards, and 6 others. We really have to play this by ear. And it might be one of those caves. Well, for the first time, in order to clear it out, we have to ask the gnolls to leave. But that depends on their reaction to us. Okay, so we're going to go back into the cave, and sure enough, it's empty. And we find ourselves walking through this corridor. What is our marching order? Well, Carrick's health isn't that good, it's on 7. So he's going to go on the back with crossbow. So we have 3 archers. We've got Donard up front, and we have Angel up front as well, and the ogre. Now Angel's AC is 2, he's got plate mail, and he's also got a +1 dex bonus. Carrick has very kindly lent him a magic ring, which seems to, well, it saved his life a few times, and Carrick says, look after it, son, and use it well. So that is not a magic gift to be given to Angel as a prize, it's a loan, so his AC is 1, the ogre's is 4. So we've now got a crossroads to come to. Well, it's not a crossroads, it's our T-junction. Ahead or south. Now, as usual, we're going at a very cautious speed. So we have to take a vote. And I was going to say 1 to 3 ahead, 4 to 6 southeast. And not quite unanimously. Silvia voted to go this way. Everybody ignored her. Right. Okay. Now we're going to shutter our lantern and we're going to send Silvia, who's in the lightest of male. And we see a room. Actually, we could see them from here. She can see them from here. And there's a lot of kobolds in this room. There are 8 of them, 3 large ones and 5 smaller ones. So Silvia reports back to us here. Right. Now they are ready in anticipation for something to go wrong. So we're going to back off and we're going to try the stunt that we pulled before. We're going to try and attract their attention. So all the way back here, Donald is going to ping a sling stone to here to see if any of them come out into this corridor. What is their reaction to that? 9, possibly friendly. Now that means and 7. Right, okay, that means friendly. Now why are they friendly to that sling stone? I would say that they're not falling for it. Let's throw another one. And that is uncertain. And that is, again, friendly. They're definitely not falling for this. What I mean by that is, if I had rolled attack, then they would have investigated. What do we do? Well, what we can do is, we can shutter our lantern completely and have our elf and dwarf use infravision and just go up and shoot them. Remember, they're in the light. Because they don't have infravision, I'm going to assume this place is lit. Or these rooms are. So yes, let's extinguish all light sources here. And let's just go up and take a couple of pot shots. Right, there are 2 males and 2 females within pot shot range. I'll roll a 1d4. 1 to 2, it's one of the males. 3 to 4, it's one of the females. Right, it's one of the females. She's the one getting targeted. So we're both, Carrick and Silvia, are both going to target one of the females in the dark. They're in the dark, they're in the light. And Silvia misses. And Carrick, who gets a dex bonus and a short range bonus, also misses. Right, now that's a bit more serious, that kind of attack. What is their reaction to that one? And it's again, possibly friendly, roll again. And that is friendly. Okay, now they are definitely not wanting to fight. I think we've got the upper hand on them. So we're going to go up there, in formation. We're going to go in and we're going to have our weapons drawn and they are going to submit. And they throw down their weapons. Oh, right. So that friendliness isn't, as I've said before, they want to be best mates. That is, they don't want to fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to exile them from this cave. We're going to order them at weapon point to put their hands behind their heads and march them out of the cave. Okay, and that is what we do. This is a new way to clean a cave. What they've also done is they've emptied their pockets and thrown their money onto the floor, if they had any. We'll see if they do later. Right, when we get to here, the hillside, which is here, we spend several minutes making sure that they go far into the distance. Well, okay, that's this room cleared. Let's see what's in it. Okay, There is a rude furniture in the place, heaps of bedding on the floor, several hides and pelts on the walls, and a barrel of water in the southwest corner. Right. The ogre, we know, likes furs because his own cave has got bundles of them. He wears furs, he sleeps on furs, so he starts ripping the furs off the walls. Carrick, with his canny eye, notices one of the furs looks particularly soft and shiny, even through the grime, and it is indeed a sable cloak. So he says to his friend, the ogre in Goblin, "I'll carry that one." And the ogre just grunts. Because Carrick speaks Goblin, and the ogre sort of speaks Goblin, Carrick has tried to find out what his name is. I don't think he translated it too well, because Carrick tells everyone that apparently a big friend here is called Francis. Francis the ogre takes a big armful of furs, starts draping them over himself. Right, sweet. Now this door is locked. So can Liz open it? And no, she fails badly. It's not stuck. We can't bash it. Right. So we're here and we'll work out what to do in a minute. Our party are here. A couple of things to catch up on. We have in the party 3 shields plus 1. One for Donard, one for Silvia, and one for Carrick. So I have adjusted Carrick's AC. When he was melee, his AC was -1. I'm sure he got hit when I calculated his AC to be 0. Oh well, he's still alive. He's donated his magic ring temporarily to Angel. And Silvia, well, she's unranged most of the time. And the other thing is, when it comes to doing the negotiation, Silvia is the one who speaks Gnoll. Going to do the usual thing. We've extinguished any torches in the corridors. There aren't really any. There's only 1 or 2. We're going to get Silvia to move forward in the dark just to see how many red bodies are glowing in this room. And there's quite a lot. There's 11 adult-sized Gnolls, plus more smaller ones. These are children. There used to be 6 males in here as well, but these were the 6 that fought us on the hillside. Okay, so we're going to go and try the same stunt again. She's going to come back. We're going to form up with 3 frontliners, our big ogre friend Francis, Donard, and Angel, whose AC is 1. Plate mail, dex, and that ring. This room is lit. This corridor is not lit. But it's only 20 feet away. Light is going to spill out onto here at some point. So yes, they can see us. They can't surprise us. Can we surprise them? And we do surprise them. Now what do we do with that surprise? Do we kill some and then demand their surrender? No, they're going to fight to save these kids. I think we're going to use our surprise to send the front line forward and have Silvia tell these Gnolls to pack up and go. Let's roll for their reaction. I'm not going to modify their reaction because 1, they probably are frightened, but 2, they have children to defend. You can't really determine what they will do. And that is not a good reaction, that's possible attack. Okay, so we're going to get our weapons at the ready and tell these Gnoll females to go again. Put their weapons down and they won't be harmed. And that's 5. Nope, that's attack. They're clearly not open to reasoning. They think we're here for their kids. How many kids? 18 young? Well, that is quite a lot. So let's roll for initiative. And we get initiative. Right. Let's do missiles. There is 11 of them. Let's do Carrick. And he hits and does 2 damage. Let's do Silvia. She misses. Let's do Liz. And plus all her bonuses. She hits AC 4. They have AC 5. That's 4 damage. They have 5 HP. And we're gonna do Malin with his dagger. And he misses. Oh, bless. Right, now we have melee. Okay, let's do Donard. He misses. I hate this. Right. Let's do our big ogre. Right. Oh, great. AC, he misses. Right, now we can't do Angel. He has a two-handed weapon, and I've decided that to lose initiative means he goes last. Right, so we've got 11 attacks. What kind of damage do these do? I think it's 1d6. So let's do 3 on the ogre. It's a miss. That's AC 5. That's a hit. And that's a miss. 3 on Donard. It's a miss. It's a miss. And that's a miss. And then 3 on Angel. It's a miss. It's a miss. That's a hit. And that's 2 points off him. That's his first damage. Now we've got 2 more. 1 on Donard. And that's another hit. And another on Angel. And that's a miss. Right, round 2. And they get initiative. Okay, we have to go through that again. It's a miss on the ogre. That's a hit. And that's a miss. And that's a miss on Angel or Donard. And that is a hit. And that's a miss. And then 3 on Angel. Miss. Miss. And miss. And then 1 on Donard. Miss. And then 1 on Angel. Miss. Right. Our turn. Archery first. Okay. Carrick. Misses badly. Silvia. Oh, sorry. Liz misses. Spells. Right. Sleep spell. Sorry, but there ain't nothing for it. And he puts 8 of them to sleep. Okay. There's 3 left standing. Right. Donard is definitely going to cast Cure Light Wounds on himself. Good. And he's up to 7 HP. Right. Silvia is going to cast Magic Missile. And she wipes out 1, so there's 2 left standing. I forgot Angel's attack at the end of the last time. Oh well, he can get 2 attacks this time. And he wipes out 1. And let's see what Angel can do. He misses. There's 1 left standing. Let's roll for round 3. And it's mutual. Right, this one has her morale held up. No, it breaks. Okay, she's down to 1 health. She's got a load of kids to look after. We're gonna order them out of this room. Right, that did not go according to plan. Okay. Sylvia, she's not gonna negotiate. Well, it's actually Carrick who says to Sylvia, tell them to empty their pockets. So Sylvia says that, and they empty their pockets. Once they're out of the room, Liz and Malin can scrabble around for the coins, and we march everybody out of the cave and onto the hillside. Now, where are they going to go afterwards? I believe they have allies somewhere else in this area. It might be the orcs, it might be the bugbears. I will check up on who their allies are. There are still some orc women left, and maybe some bugbear children, but they will find a home somewhere, along with the other ones we've exiled from this room. And there is a lot of weapons and armour and other equipment in those caves. They could easily arm themselves and come back for us. Now, while we've done that, Donard is going to cast his second Cure Light Wounds on himself. Brilliant. He's up to 14. He's used the Staff of Healing on himself. He's also used it on Carrick. We can use it on retainers. Let's cast it on our ogre. And he gets 4 health back. Doesn't really understand the mumbo jumbo, but he feels better. His health is 17. Now we have to make the decision. Are we going to go on further into here? I think not. I think we're going to leave. We're not in a good way. So yes, so let's leave these caves. And go back to the campsite. Let's roll for wandering monsters for the evening. There aren't any. Let's roll for the weather. Oh, look at that. That's uncertain. As we come along, and that is rain. Okay, well, the rain comes down again. So we're back to the campsite in the rain, and we're going to rest overnight. And we can each gain 1 HP. Our ogre friend has gone back to his cave. So what we have to do is we have to tot up the treasure and see if we have enough to bribe him a 3rd time. Or are we going to clear out the rest of this Gnoll cave by ourselves? I thought I would end this session when I reviewed the module, and yes, the Gnolls from here do have a sort of vague alliance with the orcs from here. That is probably where they've gone to. It will probably take them several days to get their act together, but in the meantime we're going to go back to the cave. Party don't know how big this cave network is, but from my point of view we don't have much left to do. So until next time, see you then.